Let's take the night off from caring about tomorrow. Don't know where we're going, but it's somewhere out there. We got our whole lives left to make some memories. Drunk nights that we forget, I will remember best. We stole a tricycle and then it all goes black. Handcuffs behind my back, yeah, I remember that. Juliet, to hear my Romeo, yell through the window. Oh, we're not gonna grow up. Oh, at least not till the sun's up. Let's take the night off from caring about tomorrow. Let's take our minds off the things we can't control. Let's take our clothes off and jump into the ocean. Don't know where we're going, but it's somewhere out there.
But everything but looking left. If they go left, I would just say, hey, where's the other plane at, bro?
This lobby's full, bro. Can they start it up? The lobby's full, gang. No, scary baboon. Scary baboon.
They can have food here.
What is 10 more minutes till the event is completed? What is scary baboon?
They have a game by the name of Big Scary.
And so excited to the Black Aces Stunt Team. This is live. That was a beat your ass.
Oh, come on, wow. No, I'm not actually Japanese.
Oh, it's not bad though. It couldn't be Sweet Candy and because he's dead. Which one, bro? How do you say unified in Japanese?
I have no idea. That's crazy, Paris people in. That's crazy, dude. That's all at the air shows. It's insane.
Why would it blur? Is this flankers?
More power to them.
All right. Good evening, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go ahead and get things started here. Since the instance has been full, we'll just go ahead and get moving since no more people can come up in here. So for starters, thank you for joining us tonight for this special presentation, part of VRChat's 2025 Summer Festival Jam group events. My name is Reason to Die For. I am the community leader of the Black Aces, the group that is hosting tonight's show. We're very much looking forward to putting on an excellent and unforgettable air show for you all, made possible by the dedication and skill of our hand-picked Black Aces Stunt Team. We almost had our favorite Blue Man and VRChat's head of community, Tupper, joining us up here on the tower, but some duty called him away for some important personal matters. However, it is an honor for me to introduce Sweet Candy Andy, the unmistakable voice of the Black Aces, and a man who can turn any pilot into a legend with his words alone. I personally will be coordinating with our pilots during the show to ensure an enthralling experience for all of you in the audience, while Andy will be delivering commentary on the action above that's so good that you actually might think we're paying him for it. So, without any further delay, thank you all for joining us, and Andy, the stage is all yours.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the world, wild cards and wild aces alike. My name is Sweet Candy Andy, and I will be your main commentator this evening. We hope that you will enjoy the show tonight, especially if this is your first time at one of our events. We would like to take a moment to shout out a special thanks to our collaborators for this event, including Sack Flight, Skyward Flight Media, and Dogfight Central, some of whose members are pilots for this show. Before we get started, there are a few things that we need to advise you on. Please refrain from changing avatars during the event. This will reduce potential lag and frame loss for the pilots as well as yourself and your fellow spectators. Please be aware that the volume of music and the planes in this world is very high. Plane engines, as you might expect, make a lot of noise. As such, please be prepared to adjust your world volume accordingly when the show starts to avoid hurting your ears. For the duration of the show, please remain in the bleachers for the best viewing experience. We will advise you to move elsewhere once it is concluded. For your viewing clarity, please turn off nameplates and use your icons for the best experience. At the end of the air show, we will be taking a group photo in front of the aircraft. If you are interested, please join us at that time. Following the photo, you all will have the opportunity to view the aircraft up close and even be able to try your hand at flying them yourself. With those messages out of the way, we can get things started. Please keep your eye on the sky. You will know what the show is beginning shortly when you hear the music begin. With that being said, folks, enjoy the show.
Is that the one and only Vixen X? So, how do I join the Patriots Jet team with you? You just joined it. How do I become like a really good Patriots fan?
A little bit of disregard, handful of complaints, but I can't help the fact that everyone can see these scars. I am what I want you to want, what I want you to feel, but it's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you to just believe this is real. So let go, watching you turn your back like you always do, face away and pretend that I'm not, but I'll be here 'cause you're all that I got. I can't feel the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be ignored. Time won't change this damage anymore. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be ignored. I'm a little bit insecure, a little unconfident, 'cause you don't understand. I do what I can, sometimes it don't make sense. I what you never want to say, but I've never had a doubt. It's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you for once just to hear me out. So let go,
Hey, for how many of my tax dollars are taken away, I'd sure hope that's the most feared plane in the world. Round of applause to our Black Aces Stunt Team pilots. Such an elegant iron dragon flying right before our very own eyes. Now, it's like the canards are flapping around like dragon's wings. Pretty fitting for a Chinese aircraft, don't you think, y'all?
Нам хардбасерам давно не в тему данное говно. Прошивай боб и матрас в наших плеерах хардбас. СПБ и МСК, наш проект два города. Пациков не прет обстеп, через бочку рубит клэр. Люди все без препаратов, бутерат для деградатов. Кто хардбасить перестал, знаете все наркотикал. Пацаны наркотикал, в школе в коробке сдавал. Наркотан, стойник класса, учит вас школа хардбаса. Нам хардбасерам давно не в тему данное говно. Прошивай боб и матрас в наших плеерах хардбас. СПБ еду на Харбас. Если ты не знал, наркотикал, наркотик не класс. Я еду на Харбас. Если ты не знал, наркотикал, наркотик не класс. Я еду на Харбас. Если ты не знал, наркотикал, наркотик не класс. Я еду на Харбас. Если ты не знал, наркотикал, наркотик не класс. Я еду на Харбас. Если ты не знал, наркотикал, наркотик не класс. Я еду на Харбас. Если ты не знал, наркотикал, наркотик не класс. Я еду на Харбас. Если ты не знал, наркотикал, наркотик не класс. Я еду на Харбас. Если ты не знал, наркотикал.
Just getting my groove on, baby. That is one super maneuverable aircraft, let me tell you. Sure Tom Cruise was sweating when he ran into that, huh? How are y'all liking the show? Hope you're enjoying our stunt team's performance if this is your first time with us. But if you're wanting more, there's still more on the way. So keep your eyes open and glued to the sky, people. Hey, y'all down in the crowd down there, make some noise. You guys want more? Love to hear it, love to hear it.
Can we like spawn in a ref while yell and get this going?
I wish I could have known that look in your eyes would echo in mine and go back out of my mind across the line. When was the last time I felt like this? Dark desire and tainted place. It's like you're dangerous to me. I notice every time we meet, I feel the ground beneath my feet giving way.
How'd you all like that formation flying? Done by some of the best pilots in VRChat. We hope you enjoyed the show, but keep your eyes towards the airfield as the planes will be coming in for landing shortly. First off, we have one of the most well-known planes in the world and flown by our good friends Cosmos and CDRM, the Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor. Entering service in 2005, the Raptor is an American 5th-gen twin-engine multi-role fighter aircraft lauded for its exceptional stealth and practically physics-breaking maneuverability. It has a maximum speed estimate of Mach 1.5 or higher, as well as a range of operational purposes including air-to-ground tasks, electronic warfare, and signals intelligence capabilities. With an expansive arsenal of stealth, speed, maneuverability, and a lot of weapons, the F-22 has been and will remain a cornerstone of the United States air power for some time. Much of what the F-22 is capable of, along with the other planes in this show, is unknown because of its classified nature. However, it still has proved its abilities in many situations. One popular example is that the F-22 has a tendency to simply and calmly appear next to an adversary's plane shortly after its pilot loses radar tracking of the Raptor on the horizon. Ladies and gentlemen, the F-22 Raptor. Next up, we have the Chengdu J-20 Wei Long, or Mighty Dragon, flown by our good friend Cube Boy. Introduced in March of 2017, the J-20 is a Chinese 5th-gen multi-role stealth fighter designed by the Chengdu Corporation. In an attempt to keep up with advancing air power, the Dragon was designed with 2D thrust vectoring for an advanced maneuverability on top of a claimed top speed of Mach 2 or higher. To match, the J-20 boasts its own advanced stealth capabilities to hide from adversaries as much as possible. Oddly enough, the plane's NATO designation is Feijin. While the name sounds cool, it bears what is believed to be an unintentional resemblance to an antagonist who was also named Feijin from Charles Dickens' book Oliver Twist. This character is often described as, quote, a receiver of stolen goods. We present the Chengdu J-20. Last but certainly not least, we have the Sukhoi Su-57, flown by our good friends Bamboo Pill and Black Aces mascot himself, 3 Strikes Razor! Developed by the Russian company Sukhoi, the Su-57 joined Russia's forces in 2020 and was given the NATO designation Felon. Similar to the other 5th-gen aircraft we've shown, the Felon is a twin-engine stealth fighter designed for multi-role missions. While all 3 aircraft in this show are capable of super maneuverability, the Su-57 sets itself apart with 3D thrust vectoring rather than 2D vectoring of the F-22 and the J-20. Unfortunately, the plane is widely known to have various structural and technical issues. These problems even set back its development by roughly 10 years. Despite this fact, it's impossible to write off the impressive feat of engineering that is the Su-57. However, we are beginning to feel that these NATO designations are a bit targeted. Everyone, the Su-57 Felon. Ladies and gentlemen, with the planes on the ground, that concludes our show. Thank you all so very much for joining us tonight. We hope that you enjoyed the spectacle. We want to reiterate our thanks to everyone involved that helped make this possible. To Flair and the VRChat team, thank you so much for setting up the Summer Festival Jam event and supporting our staff for this air show. We'd also like to give thanks to our friend and co-owner of the Black Aces, Non, who made this world himself and allowed us to showcase these planes. Another thanks to our friend Sachan, the creator of SACFlight, which enables these planes to operate in VRChat. Special thanks to our friend Stagnation for streaming the event for us to the Black Aces YouTube channel. I see y'all in there. Of course, another special thanks to Reason to Die For, the community manager of the Black Aces, for coordinating with everyone involved, including the VRChat team. And of course, And to our very, very special and talented pilots, the Black Aces Stunt Team, thank you so much. It's consisting of our good friends from Skyward Flight Media, Dogfight Central, and the staff of the Black Aces.
And another special thanks to Sweet Candy Andy here for commentating for us during the event. And another special thanks to everyone down in the audience for joining us once again tonight. We appreciate it very much.
Thank you, thank you.
Clarify, there's no B1.
If you are interested in our work here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, please check out our Discord and VRChat group for future events, including air shows like this one, dogfight tournaments, and other plane-related activities. If you have any questions or need assistance, please reach out to any of us from tonight's show once we're done. Now, it is time for us to take a group photo, folks. Please make your way down from the bleachers and towards the airfield. There were some ramps to help you get to the airfield, but now we'll simply ask you to fly up there. You will now find that you can fly with your triggers after jumping into the air. Once up top, there will be a tall, blue-haired anime woman, our friend Cosmos, in front of the planes where you will take the photo. Please move towards Cosmos and follow his directions as he guides you on where to stand.
The ability to fly. I broke it.
Verb.
Everybody gather in front of the J20.